Good morning et good day, je veux dire. C'est a good day for tout le monde ici. Vous êtes avec Jones à Sport QC Jones. Je vous invite au quatrième match entre mes Blue Jays et Kansas City. J'ai dit ski Paul. Auto aussi, qu'un. Bon, on s'en va à la manche 1. Et pour 9 manches, on va être là. Je vous vois à la fin du match. Pour le quatrième match, on va savoir que ça finit 2-2 aussi. Ils vont gagner 3-1 les aussi. Je vous revois à la fin du match. À tantôt.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Dalton Varsho. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
About to get started here, and towing the slab in this one, Cole Ragans. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. He wastes no time on this one, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
That one drilled left field. That's not coming back. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Go.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-0. Cavan Biggio with a chance to hit. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. George Springer leaves the yard. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning. It's 5-zip.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And out of here. They go back to back, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Ragans is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher on now, Matt Sauer.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
1 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that one hammered. That's back. Get out of town. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd of the year. It's 7-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Miguel Iraldo. Nice grab.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. On to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 7 and the Royals nothing. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Vinny Pasquantino.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
The first baseman, Vinny.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the finale of this 4-game set. Caught him looking for the K. Royals bats are quiet there, not going their way. It's 7-0. New inning getting started, and now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Matthew Sinclair. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Dalton Varsho. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So man aboard. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one ripped. It has the distance. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 10-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jordan Lyles.
Number 24.
And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Lyles.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Smoked into left, base hit. Here comes Springer around third. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And now he's out, trying to get back. The huge turn backfires, and that ends the inning. Bo Bichette goes yard for the Jays. It's now 10. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Nelson Velasquez. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And he deals. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Salvador.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Gausman, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero, and they get Perez for the out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back here in Kansas City. All set. Pinch hitter coming on. Number 70.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Lyles back to work. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 11-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it, and he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Stepping in, Miguel Iraldo. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Coming home. The relay to third, and he's out. But a run does come in to score.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third, and he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Matthew Sinclair. Here's a rocket out to left. Melendez calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Dalton Varsho. Left field. Melendez brings it in, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and nobody left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Royals nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, number 70. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Leading up.
Here's Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. Out to short. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And George makes the grab. Here's Garrett Hampson. Flied to right his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And it drops in. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Line drive. Varsho hauls it in to end the inning. Royals strand a pair. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. So a man aboard. Cavan Biggio, the next to hit. He's trying for third. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. It's 14-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Chris Stratton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's a laser base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Man at first, and now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Foul ball there.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Righty to the plate. Springer on the run. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Safe. Now batter, number 70.
Here's the Toronto catcher, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Springer on the run. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And midway in the fourth, back after this on the show. Ready to go, bottom four. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a strike. Just misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Right side. Springer there makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. And there's a ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Tapped out front of the plate. Tosses to first, and they get Perez for the out. Out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. And we're back. Top 5, Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Miguel Iraldo. And the right-hander back to work. That's out to center field. Waters settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Relay throw to second. Tries to get back and save.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next for Toronto, Matthew Sinclair. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Now batting, left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Varsho, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The other way. Melendez makes the catch. 2 away now.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 15-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. The pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. No, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Adam Frazier. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one at triple digits. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Kansas City, top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. The pitch. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
So man aboard. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 17-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Jake Brentz. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's a hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Man at first. Here's the Toronto catcher. 1 for 2. There's a line drive to left field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 19-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now for the Jays, Miguel Iraldo. 1 for 3. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay tries to get back and save.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. Waters whips it in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes
Kiermaier on the go. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's a big power threat. Dalton Varsho. And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as technical. textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
The new pitcher in the game, Josh Taylor.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
This one smacked out to left center. And that one is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 23-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Cavan Biggio. Gets the bunt down the right side. Pasquantino. Not in time. He's safe. And the batter is George Springer. 4 out of 4 with 2 homers and a couple of singles. Out to center. Waters in position. And there's 2 down. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Base knock center field. Around second is Biggio. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Drew Waters stands in. Makes the grab, 1 down.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Hampson at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one drifts inside. Good eye right there. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
In for a strike. 0-2. The Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Popped up. Geraldo under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, number 70. The pitch. Well struck left field. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And next for Toronto, Miguel Iraldo. On a line, base hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Kiermaier now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one lifted to left. Melendez drifts towards it. And out number one on the grab. So now here's the DH, Matthew Sinclair.
Matthew Sinclair.
Runner takes off. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Runner on the go. That smash towards center. Caught just shy of the wall. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Nelson Velasquez. Gausman back to work.
At the ball.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Kicks and deals. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swings through that one for strike one.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. And they're on the board. It's 23-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Hunter Renfroe will hit next.
Oh, that's out.
Just missed. The Blue Jays up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Outside low, ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That'll make it out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 23-2.
I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Now a chance for Adam Frazier.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. Round second, taken for third. And he's got himself a triple.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Melendez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Frazier takes his lead at third with one away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
And the righty deals. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 23-4. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Hampson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And George makes the grab. The pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So a man aboard. Cavan Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. Runner takes off. Line drive. Adam in center field. To second with the throwing. No chance to get back. It's a double play. 2 outs. Base is empty. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Taylor, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one ripped. And brings it in at the wall. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Kansas City, number 11. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. and here it comes. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. The pitch. Right through there. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Varsho sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Velasquez. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Back up the middle and a base hit.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it in the center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Perez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Springer there makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a pitch. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off.
Now batting.
Here's the Toronto catcher. He's a guy who does it all. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now that's ripped, and this one could be extra bases, and it hits the fence. 1 run is in, and he's got a double, his 4th hit. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. 1 runs in, another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Nick Anderson in.
Number 63. Nick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Matthew Sinclair. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swings here and blasts one left field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard, Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. Runner takes off for third. On a line out towards center. And he makes the catch. Throws to second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Kevin Biggio digs in now. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, George Springer. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 6. Last chance for the home team. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Frazier stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. And he deals. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez.
Melendez.
And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. Safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. And next up for the Royals, Drew Waters. First offering, and it just misses.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
2-0.
1 away with a runner at third. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Springer sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. In there safely. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Hampson in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. The Royals down to their final strike. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
Cette année, rien comprendre, sérieux. Ça a commencé avec des circuits, puis des circuits, puis des circuits, esti. À n'en pas finir. Là, j'ai un ventilateur dans le cou, c'est comique, c'est le fun. Ça, quand t'as trop chaud, tu te crisses si tu passes ça. Hey, 20, comment? 28 à 6, 40 coups sûrs contre 10. Tabarnak. Joueur du match, Beau Bichette. Lanceur gagnant, Kevin Gossman. Lanceur perdant, Cole Reagan. Tabarnak. Une bonne game, c'est ça, une bonne game. Trop fort, sérieux. Ça fait que la série était 2-2 entre Kansas City puis Toronto. Fait que je vous dis, coup de ça, ça va tantôt. M'aller faire un petit tour. On se revoit tantôt pour... c'est pour m'essayer de faire peut-être ma course, là. En tout cas, je check ça, on se revoit peut-être tantôt. Ciao, bye.